And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Illusions of Gaia. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And we need to keep moving our way through Angel Village here and find what happened to Kara. For those of you wondering, I'm not going to say much right now, but there's no point. Oh boy. Enemies, 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 ho! Alright, let's do this. So, let's see here. Die. Alright, so what we're looking for, in general, is... we were told kind of the mechanics of how this dungeon works to a degree. And is that we're constantly looking for the torchlight in the direction of the wind. Is what we're looking for. That will dictate where things... kind of dictate the direction that we should go. So, it's not that it's hard, it's just that you kind of get a little bit fooled here and there. And you just have to make sure that you're not a victim to that, and just deal with it as it comes. Oh, came right at me. All right, let's see here. Die, Batman. And if anybody's curious, as a heads up, I will be streaming a game called I Am Setsuna on the live stream very soon. I probably have already started streaming it by the time you see this video, since I'm trying to stay ahead of the game here a little bit. Some of you may have been wondering, like, you know, why in Final Fantasy Mystic Quest I was given a good joke suggestion, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. But I didn't follow on it, and follow through on it in the course of the video, because my habit that I've noticed, and the reason why it's been hard for me lately to get video production out there, is number one, I have a day job. I don't do this for a living. You know, I do this for beer money and the pleasure of trying to entertain you guys the best I can. But one of the issues that's come up is that I sometimes feel like I'm always behind in my work that I do for the channel. And so to counter this... I feel like I've gone this way. But I know I haven't. No, okay. And to counter this feeling, which is probably trivial to most of you, I have to... and I don't know how to explain this further. I have to, or indulge in more information regarding this. I'm trying to keep ahead of it. So, you'll also notice there's a filler series I did for you guys of a non-RPG game. And you're going to see some more of that as a way of giving me a buffer between videos. So, just as a heads up, if you feel that I'm not, you know, you guys are giving me advice in real time on a couple things, you're probably not. But but when I do a larger game, like eventually I'll probably put on the channel I Am Setsuna, because usually after I stream something, a new game, if it's a good game, I'll probably go and try to put it on YouTube right away for you guys, just so I can share my experiences of it with you. Damn it. Okay. Sorry. But as we get to that juncture, there will be stuff that I do as filler. So just as a heads up, and I don't want you guys to feel that like I'm ignoring comments or anything. But if I find it more efficient, because I can be a little bit ahead, and if I have to take a few days off or a week off for work, because my work's getting too chaotic for me to keep up with, I now have another means to keep up with you guys by staying a little ahead. So, like I said, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is a shitty game, but I can play it, I can get through it and create episodes for it really fast. I don't feel like there we go. I don't feel like I'm hurting that much, so to speak. And like, all this pressure to get, to get it done. Which was one of the problems I had, going into this was, and some of the reasons I've taken breaks from YouTube videos, and the reason I've been taking those breaks is because my day job is important. I couldn't stream without my day job, and I know some people don't understand that, or, they don't find it relevant. I don't know what the argument is or why there's such a big deal. I mean, I get why there's a big deal. You guys want more content, and I would love to give it to you, but until I can quit this, until I can do this and only this, as I can't stop. I can't stop my day job, and I don't know if I would right now. It's one of those things where it's like you have to have something substantial to replace what you're doing now, and I there are people who do make YouTube for a living, and that's cool, man. That's really cool stuff. Would I make YouTube a living? Fucking shit, man. Playing video games all the time and being able to share my experiences with you guys and make jokes and have a good time. Fucking A, man. I would totally do that. But it would have to be me making more than I am now. And I make a lot of money doing what I do for my day job. So I will admit this. I am a stingy, oh, damn, nice. I'm a very stingy seller or buyer. But outside of that, like, a lot of the things I do, I really do, I try to provide you guys with cool stuff. And I know sometimes I feel like you guys feel like I don't, do enough Let's Plays. But I'm trying to get out as much stuff as I can without it affecting my livelihood. So, because right now it does, and there was a point where it was affecting my livelihood. So, oh, did I just do something? I know one of these statues is off, but I forget which one. So, it's just one of those things where, there it is. It's just one of those things, guys. I just, I want you to understand my perspective here. So what we're doing, this is one of those, one thing is not like the other. And you kind of have to figure it out. It's Kara's picture, and she's contained inside it. Uh-oh. I want to say there's a gem in one of these. There we go. And that should cover all but one jewel, I think. And there's still one more. But we gotta deal with this fool. Go into this room. If you solve all the riddles, I'll give back the girl. What a douchebag. So what you do is, it's, again, like I said, it's one thing's not like the other. So let's do this. When you've learned it, leave the room. Chair table, 2 brown pots, a silver pot, 2 candles, 2 books, and a bottle on the shelf. Probably forgot it all already. One thing is not like the other, and there is a tan pot missing. Now your trip will get more difficult. Try again. Well, I was right. But I solved the fucking puzzle. See? It was the pot that's different. Did it not count because I didn't put it right? There we go. Some reason it didn't. I guess I was clicking too high. Alright. We got brown and blue portraits left to right. We've got a rock in the right corner, 2 pots, brown pots, and a bench. So brown to the left and blue to the right. The pots are different color, again. Alright, so now they're going to start, I would assume they're going to start getting hurt. I always forget, like, this spot. Here we go. Stars, voice for sounds. Learn well the condition of this room. When you've learned it, leave the room. 2 idols with chubby cheeks. Stone to the right and a chest, to which I will get an herb. Because obviously we fucked with it. There you go. I used to think it wasn't because of the contents of the box, but not more or less because I fucked with the box in the other room. But this game has a different premises for that, I think, if I read that correctly. Alright, so we got 2 chubby cheek statues, we've got a lady face between 2 pillars, and we've got the rock in the bottom right hand corner. The difference is us. There's wind, look at that. Yeah, that's the only difference. And we may now return. So, not necessarily hard. I think there were harder things they could have done, but I'm sure it would have had to change the graphics of the game significantly, or add a graphic or something. I've been waiting for you. Sprinkle magic powder on the painting and give it a kiss. If you care deeply about her deeply, something will happen. You'll see. I painted a self-portrait. Soon I will become the painting. You must take care of her, blah, blah, blah. So what's interesting is this is kind of a very, to me, it seems like a light reference to Leo's paintings and how he created a world within a painting. Not that that's relevant or anything specific, but it's a neat notion, I think. Of, like, Turbo the dog was a reference. This seems like a much bigger reference to Leo. At least to me. So let's go ahead and get Kara out of here. Kara, please return to your original form. I can't see your booty from here. Will gently kisses the picture of Kara. Aw, yeah, baby. Woo! Gonna get some good lovin'. Get some good lovin'. Will, sorry for being so selfish. Kara, you make me so mad. You're not the only person on this journey. Sob, sniff. I don't know what I'm doing myself. When I was in the castle, I could have anything I wanted, but I was a completely different person before this trip. Naturally, duh. It's a mistake to think you can control everything. No. When I'm far away, I feel close to it. When I'm close, I feel far away. I realize that now. It's all right if you don't understand. I'll never forget what happened today. Yeah, because you almost got pretty much captured by, like, a pedophile painter. That'll teach you. Why are you always running around alone? Didn't you think about the rest of us? Will already yelled at me about that. I know I'm a whorish bastard. Or bitch is probably more appropriate. My apologies to everyone. She understands now. We should forgive her. I think the floating city is about 3 days south of here. I think we should go there right away. Tell me when you're ready. I'm ready. Yes, we can go. Very hot in the floating city, you say. Everyone be careful not to get heat stroke, heat stroke. It's neat how we have, like, this party of people, but we're the only ones that do the fucking heavy lifting around here, as far as I'm fucking concerned. Damn! Alright. And here we are in Watermia, which is a reference, I think, to the floating cities of southern China or Thailand. So, kind of cool. We went to the Water City, Watermia, a beautiful town with houses built on rafts. The townspeople have kindly put us up at the house of young Luke, who has no personal rights of his own to allow strangers being forced upon him. He's a lovable young fisherman, yay. I'm going out on a long fishing voyage. You can use my house while I'm gone. Alright, guys, let's make off with his TV. His 32-inch plasma TV. Wait, plasma? What's wrong with me? Alright, so... Let me think. Let me see what I want to do. Okay, let's do this first. Let's say it's back here somewhere. X month, X day. After a long journey, we arrive in the floating city, Watermia. I was parched after the journey, blisters on my feet, but I wrapped them in my handkerchief. Before I would have complained, but I didn't say anything. I think I've changed a little. I am pleased that I can be so concerned with someone else. I've heard this saying from a villager. If you wish over a lotus leaf on a full moon night, your love will notice you. A good saying. Maybe I'll try it. Oh, yeah. Alright. Just fucking A, you know? Alright. Now I want to say... Is it up here? I know there's 2 red gems in this town. I always forget where they are, though. The fuck? I went on an expedition with Ullman. It was scary, but fun. Okay. Will, do you recognize this person? He's my father. He seems to have lost his memory. I finally meet my lost father, and we have the means to deal with that, but I don't want to do it yet. I'm preparing Lily's birthday party. I want to finish by dark. Let's go to our room. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I think we'll still be able to do... If not, we'll still have access to Watermia, so I'm not worried about it. I think it's... Let me see here. Give me the goods. Nope. So many pots. So many pots! No. Let's see what this is. Nope. I'm gonna find these damn things, so bear with me. They will be mine. Oh yes, they will be mine. So the video burner family goes about high spirits. Whoa. How do you catch a cold? Fool. Yeah, no shit. Alright, not here. There we go, there it is. And away it goes. Okay, we've got a save point which we'll utilize. Because saving's your friend. Saving's your friend. Your loving, loving friend. Alright, and then... Let me think. I want to say the other gem is in... Because you have to kind of know that this is here. It's story related anyway, but I believe it's in here. I forget which pot it is, though. There we go. And one of these dudes is actually the jeweler. Here we go. And so we're one jewel away from the dark power. Sweet. We're getting there. Definitely getting there. Alright, so let's go back to the main house here. And get some of the story here to develop. Thanks for being patient, guys. Well, I had to dick around with that. Because, you know, fucking A. Let's have Lily's birthday party while we're all here. Yay! What, everybody, remember my birthday? Didn't you expect it? Everybody kept it secret to surprise you. Hey, Kara, bring us the gift that keeps on giving. Yes, a birthday cake. Neil made it. My first cake. It's made out of people. It was harder than building an airplane. Thank you, everyone. Oh my god, it's all gonna go straight to my hips. I'm the luckiest girl in the world. So began Lily's little birthday party. The end of the party. Lily, can I talk to you for a minute, brah? Wait outside. I've got the hots for the Scots. What? I wonder what that was all about. Oh my. Excuse me, everyone. I'll be right back. Gonna figure out what's pugging up Lance's butt crack. What is it? You're not yourself. Relax. You're right. I'm not myself right now. This is your birthday present. I hope you like it. Oh, Lance, a bouquet of freaking roses. Rosebuds. They'll open up into roses. They smell wonderful. Thank you. They're beautiful. I have another present. Something I want to tell you, babe. What? Yes, the words are harder to say than a tongue twister. Like a itty bitty teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Oh, see, I can't even do that, man. Oh. Lily, I got a heart on for you. I mean, I love you. You don't have to answer right away, and but I wanted to tell you how I feel in my pants. I know I'm ruining the moment. And away she goes. Lily, wait! I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. We had no idea what had happened. That day, Lily didn't come back to her room. Oh, snap! So in the morning, when I awoke, Lance had disappeared. Okay, this is actually one place I got stuck as a kid. But you go in here, and you actually have to look at this. I'm going to the Great Wall of China. I intend to keep it secret, but I told Will just in case. I'm putting this letter in his luggage, but he probably won't notice. The townspeople say there's some kind of cure for my father at the Great Wall. It's a long journey, but I'd go anywhere if it would help him. Don't worry about me. P.S. By the way, Lily has left me. Aww. He got dumped, and he isn't dealing with it well. Poor little feller. Oh, well. You know, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find boing, you get what you need. And that's the part of the song Lance needs to keep in mind. Alright, so we are now, I think, fully in control of what comes up next. Oh, man. So, this episode might seem a bit short, but there's for good reason, because we're about to head to one of the, in my recent memory, one of the larger and more challenging dungeons. Not necessarily in, like, yeah, we're putting a stop to that. Not necessarily in, there we go. It's not necessarily harder in the idea that it's got puzzles in it. It's hard because of the length of it and that it's loaded and riddled with enemies. So when we come back, guys, we will be going to the Great Wall of China. We'll see you there. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.